last unit, we talked about congruent triangles. And so everything had to be the same. Angles had to be the same. Sides had to be the same. Everything. So today we're looking at similar triangles. So just like last time, we had those 5 theorems that let us assume congruence. Well, there are theorems that let you assume similarity, but there's only 3 of them. Okay? So the first one is angle-angle. So angle-angle says if 2 angles of one triangle are congruent to 2 angles in another triangle, then the angles are similar. Okay? So again, we can't assume that they're congruent, but we can assume that they are similar. And then the other 2 are also congruent. So this one is side, side, side. So it says if corresponding sides of 2 triangles are proportional. Okay, so again, we're not looking for congruence, we're looking for proportions. So if they are proportional, then the triangles are similar. So then side angle side says if 2, we're going to say corresponding sides, again are proportional, not congruent, proportional, and the angle between the corresponding sides are congruent, then the angles are similar. So our angles, we want them to be congruent, but we want our sides to be proportional. And proportional is just what we've been doing this whole time, setting them up, making sure that they're equal. Questions? Alright, let's look at number 1. So in number 1, we want to determine if they are similar and how we're going to know. Do I know anything about the angles in this one? No. So it doesn't give me any angle measures. It doesn't mark any of the angles. So my only option for this one is if it's going to be side, side, side. So to determine if it's side, 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 we set up all of our proportions and we see if they're equal. Okay. So first I'm going to say 84 over, what side does the 84 match on the smaller one? 14. Good. So we want to know, does that equal 72 over what side? 12. Good. And does that equal 48 over 8? Now, if you can't visually see which ones match, you can always match big side to big side, medium side to medium side, small side to small side. So now we just see if they're all the same. So is 84 divided by 14, we get 6. Yeah, so 72 divided by 12 and 48 divided by 8, they all give us 6. So we could say that triangle, bless you, ABC. Now, we don't want it to be congruent, we want it to be similar. So similar is just a squiggly. Okay? So congruent was equal with a squiggly. We've dropped that equal because we don't know, they're not congruent, obviously. They are just similar. So triangle, and then remember we want to match them. So ABC matches triangle HGF. And we'll say by side, side, side. Okay, and this is your similarity statement. Okay, so we wrote a congruent statement, now we're writing a similarity statement. Questions? Caleb. What? It has to be one of these three. It has to be angle, angle, side to side, or side, angle, side. Yeah. Alright, let's look at 2. On 2, do I know anything about the sides? No. So my only option is angle, angle. Do I have 2 pair of congruent angles? Yes. Which ones? Yeah, so I've got J matches T. I've got K matches U. So then we can say these are similar by angle, angle. So we can write our statement. Triangle VUT is similar to triangle. Which angle does angle V match? L. And then U matches, and T matches J. By angle, angle. Questions? I was looking at 3. So number 3, do I know all 3 sides? No. But I do have 2 sides. Can I assume anything else in this one? Good. So I know my angles in here, V and V, are vertical angles. So they're going to be congruent. So now this one might be side, angle, side. Side, angle, side. But we have to check and make sure that it's proportional. So 14 over 49. And we want to know, is that the same as 8 over 28? So 14 over 49 gives us 0.2857, etc. And 8 over 28 gives us that. So are they the same? Yeah. So then I can say triangle MLV similar to triangle what? Good. TUV. Perfect. And we know that by side, angle, side. Questions? Alright, let's look at 4. So number 4, it tells me that T is 61 and G is 61. Do I know any sides? No. But what else do I know in this triangle? Yeah, I know H and H are vertical angles. So then I can say these are similar because of angle, angle. Because I know 2 congruent angles. So triangle STH is similar to close. So STH, good, FGH, yeah. By angle, angle. Questions? Alright, let's look at 5. So number 5, can I assume because of angle, angle? only know one set of angles. How about side, side, side? Do I know all three sides? No. How about side, angle, side? Yeah, so first we gotta check. So, is 9 over which side? 21. Good. Does that equal 18 over 42? So, 9 over 21 is that decimal. 18 over 42 is the same. So then we can say they are similar. So triangle WUV is similar to HFG. And again by side, angle, side. Questions? Okay. Let's look at 6. So number 6 is one kind of like what we were doing yesterday. But it doesn't tell me that SR and DE are parallel. So I can't use the triangle proportionality theorem. But I know that these two triangles share this angle F. So in this one, it's one where you could say two different things. You could either say side, 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 because we do have all three sides of this big triangle. Or you can say side, angle, side. Either way, it'll be okay. But if it is confusing you to look at it like this, you can split it into a small triangle and a bigger triangle. Okay, if that helps you. So if I do that, in my small triangle, the only side I know is this SR, which is 44. But in my big triangle, I know all the sides. I've got 121. This side FE is 143. And FD is 88. Okay. But, can I find the length of FS and FR? Yeah. So if the whole side FE is 143, the bottom part is 91, how can I find the top part? Subtract them. Good. So if I do 143 minus 91, that tells me this top part is 52. So my little side is 52. And then we can do the same for FS. So I know the whole thing FD is 88. The bottom part is 56. So what's the top part? 32. Good. Good. Okay. Now we can set up our proportions. Now again, you can do side, 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 and you can set up all three. You can do side, angle, side, and set up 2. Doesn't matter. So let's try to do side, angle, side, because we know that F is congruent to F. So then I need to know 32 over 88 is the same as 52 over 143. Are they? The same. Yes. So both of them should give you 0.36 repeating. So then we can say triangle SFR is similar to So SFR matches DFE. And we did it by side angle side. Again, you also could have done 44 over 121 and assumed side, side, side. So some of them you can assume in different ways. Questions? Alright, let's look at 7 and 8. So 7 and 8, we want to solve for x. So it tells us that the triangles are similar. So if the triangles are similar, that means our angles are congruent and our sides are proportional. So if I want to find the missing sides, or solve for x, I can just, again, set up the proportions. So I've got 5x plus 11 over, and it matches the 18, and then 88 over 24. And then we can just cross multiply. So 24 times 5x plus 11, bless you, equals 88 times 18, which is 1584. Now, what you can do is you can divide both sides by 24 and get rid of that. Most of you will probably distribute it. It's fine. Either way, you get the same answer. So I'll distribute. So that'll give me 120x plus 264 equals 1584. And then it's just a regular old equation. So we subtract the 264. So 120x equals 1320. And then what's my last step? You got it. Divide by 120. So we get x equals questions. Okay. So number 8. Well, and then if we wanted to find VU, we could just take that 11 and plug it back in here. So 5 times 11 plus 11. So 55 plus 11 is 66. So then number 8, we want to find JU. Again, if you don't like looking at them like this, you can pull them apart and make the two triangles. It doesn't matter, you get the same thing either way. So in this one, I've got negative 4 plus 4x. That's part of this smaller triangle. And so it's side JU. Well, JU matches JK, which is 64. Now for the other proportion, I know the other two sides. So I've got 27 and 72. I also have 36 and 96. You can use either one. It doesn't matter which one. You get the same answer either way. I'm going to do 27 and 72 just because they're smaller numbers. But either way, you get the same answer. And then we cross. So then we can distribute. And then we solve it. So add 288. Which gives us 2016. And then divide. And so we get 7. And then again, if we wanted to find JU, we would just take that 7, plug it back in. So negative 4 plus 4 times 7. Gives us 24. Questions?